one. You are watching this special presentation of Brantley Journalism, where I cover the stories others miss. Today's story is here at St. John's in Toledo, Ohio. We've got head coach, Coach Joe Horn. Joe, thanks for doing this with me, man.
Thanks for having me, Grant.
Of course. So let's get started into this. Your league you're in, the Central League.
Yep.
I call it the SEC in Toledo. How's the approach different with film, training, and everything?
Well, we know every week that we got is going to be a challenge. And to be honest, our non-conference schedule is really no different. And we got to bring our A game every single week. And we learned a lot last year. It's my first experience going to be in the CHSL. And, we're excited for a little bit more familiarity this year, a little bit more of an idea of going into each game, what to expect. So I think the kids are ready to build on what we're doing.
That brings me straight to my next point. Opening night, what's the one goal you want to set this year at St. John's?
Yeah, well, we know it's never going to be perfect, especially at the beginning. You're still going to have some rust that you got to shake off. But we just want to see a team that plays with tremendous effort and is a very physical football.
And then you say it's a win now, but it is activated because you went above 500.
Yeah.
You went in 500. You want to get your first win of the season. How is that mindset different? Yeah.
Well, and that's especially with our league. Our big goal this year is to be in the playoffs. We thought we had a playoff team last year and just got a dip there at the end. And we're moving up to Division I this year, which is a big jump for us. It's just been announced. So every week is going to be really, really important. No matter who we're playing, those points to get in the playoffs are going to matter. So we can't really let any game slip by. We can't really waste a game. We got to make sure every game that we have a chance to win.
So let's say we look back on the season in December. Would you say the one goal you want to achieve to make the playoffs?
Yeah, I would say really to achieve our full potential. And we don't really fully know what that is. All we can control is if we give great effort every single week. Make sure we don't waste any single practices and we're playing to the best of our capabilities. I think for me, it is a very generic way and a very kind of a way to escape that question, I guess. But really, that's the case. We don't really want to quantify what we're trying to get to. We just want to be the best that we can be every single week.
And one last two questions for fun. You coach in the college and high school. What's the biggest difference you see from a player and the game in general?
I think the biggest difference from the college game and the high school game is just the amount of growth that our kids make from year to year. We had kids last year that we weren't expecting to see on the field and maybe got to play a little bit here and there, but now the growth that they've made through the off season and what we've seen already this summer is guys will be really big impact players for us and hopefully I expect to be noise makers here in the league and challenge the league awards and stuff like that. So I think just the growth that you see from these kids making year to year in the size, the maturity, but also in their understanding of the game, I think is probably the biggest difference.
And that's like atmosphere. You were in college coach for 1 year, is that correct?
I coached college actually for 10 years.
Okay.
East Tennessee State was just one season there, my last season, but got to do that thing for a good 10 years and learned a lot from it. When I got out, I wanted to keep coaching the game and take all that I learned put to practice as a coordinator, and I got to do that in Anthony Wayne, and then here now as a head coach.
Do you have the best atmosphere you ever played at and the toughest team you ever played at in college?
The toughest team we ever played at, and probably the best atmosphere, is the last game I coached in college, was actually at Mississippi State.
Okay.
It was actually the last game that Mike Leach coached at home before he passed away. And with the cowbells and everything, it was a tremendous atmosphere. We didn't do very well, but it was a lot of fun, a great experience.
You got the money for it too.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yep. They paid for a lot of the athletic department with that game.
All right, that's all we have, Joe. Thanks for doing this, man.
Appreciate it.